Hello, hello. Happy Monday, everyone. Just making sure that we are going live in the right place. Here we are. There we are. Beautiful. Okay. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Yes, beautiful. All right. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday, Tuesday. What's the night? It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Make sure that you drop a hello if you're here. Drop a live in the comments below or a hello in the comments. Drop anything in there if you're here watching. Drop a hashtag replay if you're watching the replay. For those who don't know me, my name is Amelia and I am the founder and head coach here at Innerfit for Women. A huge welcome to our live for tonight. Tonight we're going to be talking about fat loss before Christmas. Because it's 8 weeks till Christmas. Hey Nada, hey Sarah, Kylie's here as well. Welcome everyone. Make sure you drop a comment below to say hello. Kylie's there, Sarah's there, beautiful. Hello, gorgeous ladies. So given that we are 8 weeks out from Christmas, and which makes us 9 weeks out from the end of the year. Oh, good God, 9 weeks out from the end of the year. I thought we might do a live. I thought we might just do a bit of a chat about a lot of the things that have been coming up in questions with the members of our community, the questions that I get in DMs. Hey Renee, hey Melanie, Trudy's here as well. So one of the big things that keeps coming up repeatedly is, can I lose weight before the end of the year? Can I lose weight before Christmas? Should I focus on some fat loss before Christmas, or do I just wait until January? Now, we're going to talk about all of these things tonight. Now, this is not new. This is something I hear most years. Same thing from around this time. There's no point in starting now. I'll start after Christmas. So the reason I wanted to jump on tonight and do this with you all, and make sure you stay tuned as well, because I have got a bit of a giveaway. The reason I wanted to jump on though is because it is that thinking that keeps so many women stuck and starting over and over again. You can actually make incredible progress in 8 weeks. Incredible progress. And I know that a few of you on here right now have done at least one of our 8-week programs and have seen massive results. You can make incredible progress for your health in just 8 weeks. And no, it's not done by starving yourself or living in the gym or constantly doing cardio, but it does take doing the right things consistently. So I wanted to jump in here tonight and talk about this. So we're going to talk about how to burn some body fat safely before Christmas so that it stays off as well. That's what I mean by safely. So that we're just burning body fat, we're not taking away muscle, we're feeling good, and that it stays off. And those habits, they're going to be the ones that actually work, right? We're also going to look at those habits that don't work, and we're going to talk briefly about how to enjoy the holidays without undoing everything. But we do go more into that later in the year. So make sure, ladies, as we're going through, it's a bit of a Q&A as well. So as we're going through, make sure you ask questions and I'll come back through and answer those. So let's have a quick look at what does work. Let's start with what does work, right? Because this time of year really does bring about some myths and a lot of quick fixes on the internet, and you'll start seeing a lot of them now if you haven't already. And we just want to make sure that we identify some of those things that do work and don't work. So 3 things that don't work, as I don't want anyone to go and do this because it's really silly and you're going to set yourself up for not success in the new year. Cutting out carbs completely is number 1. You don't need to cut out carbs completely, particularly if you are working out. You need carbs to help replenish your muscle. Yeah. Number 2, skipping meals and living on like protein shakes or meal replacement shakes. Don't do that. Like, that is like, I remember doing those, right? Not eating, just eating meal replacement shakes. Like, that is like, I can literally feel my body just tensing up right now just thinking about it. That is like torture. Don't do that. You don't need to do that. And you also don't need to do hours and hours of cardio every single day. You really don't. It's that whole punishing ourselves for eating something off plan as well. That needs to go out the window. So those 3 things can really burn you out. It's going to make the journey suck, and it backfires every single time. It's going to backfire on you come when you're finished and then want to go back to some sense of normalcy, right? So it backfires every time. What does work? And I think you all know where I'm going to go tonight with the things that do work, but sometimes we need a reminder. So number 1 is protein at every single meal, right? I know you've heard me harp on about this, but that's because it's so bloody effective. Protein at every meal keeps you feeling full. It will keep you full. That is the goal, to feel fueled, to feel like you're not starving hungry. That is the key to success. And protein will do that. It also protects your metabolism and it will balance your hormones. Eating enough protein balances those hormones that for a lot of us, over 40, our hormones are all out of whack, right? Protein helps to stabilize those. It's not necessarily going to stabilize it completely. There's a lot going on for us. But protein helps to stabilize it more. So get your protein in at every meal. Number 2, water. If you are dehydrated, you will not burn fat efficiently. You will be tired. You will have zero energy. You will have brain fog. You have to be hydrated. It needs to be a priority now, right? 2 liters a day is the goal. It's the goal standard for most people. Some people need less. Some people need more. Go by your energy levels. Go by your skin. Go by your thirst. Really, like that's the most important one. If you're thirsty, you're probably already dehydrated. You've heard that before, right? So make sure you're drinking. And my biggest tip for that is have a big glass of water before you eat. Every single time you go to put food in your mouth, have a big glass of water. It will stop you from overeating, but also at least then you know you're like habit stacking. Well, I'm going to eat, well, I may as well have some water too. Number 3, I'm going to count tonight, your daily movement. It does not have to be hard. I'm not going to sit here and ask you to go for an hour's walk every day. I'm not going to sit here and ask you to be at the gym and doing a workout every single day. But you have to do something, and you do it consistently. You can walk. You can lift in the gym, but you just need to move your body more because it feels good and because you know that it's going to get you closer towards your goals instead of punishing yourself with exercise because you ate something or because you think you're fat or because you haven't done it in so long. When you use exercise as a punishment for eating, it's not going to last. You're not going to enjoy it. You're going to hate it, and then you're just not going to do it consistently. Move your body more because it feels good. Now, if you don't have time, that's a whole nother topic, by the way, not having enough time. I bet I could find time in your day for you to exercise. However, another video. If you don't have time, think of things like parking further away in the parking lot, going up the stairs instead of the elevator. Get up from your desk every hour for 3 to 5 minutes and walk up and down that hallway if that's all you've got. Boring? Yeah. Effective? Very effective. Set your alarm for every hour, get up for 3 to 5 minutes, go to the bathroom, go get yourself that cup of water, move your body, stretch. Those extra 100 to 200 steps every hour is going to add up, and it is going to actually make you more effective at work, by the way. Whole nother topic. But you do need to be moving your body. And if you have body fat to lose, the goal for the number of steps to get in every single day for you from now to the end of the year is more than you're doing now. If you're currently on averaging 5,000 steps a day, do 6,000 and then 7,000. If you're on 8,000, do 9 and 10. If you're someone like Vicky, who I can see is here, and is already doing like 15,000 steps a day, that's not going to be your approach, right? If you know that you are already smashing out 12 plus 1,000 steps a day, I think you're okay on the steps, right? You might want to look somewhere else. But if you are anywhere under 10, you've got room to move or to be more active. Hi, Leanne. Hey, Christina. So that's number 3. And number 4, yeah, you guessed it, is sleep. When you do not get enough sleep, your hormones skyrocket, your cortisol goes up, which is your stress hormone, and you do not burn fat efficiently, period. You can have your steps intact, you can be lifting your weights, you can be doing yoga, you can be eating below your calories, hopefully not too low, you can be drinking your water, but if you are not getting sleep, if your sleep sucks, none of that's going to matter in terms of losing that body fat by Christmas, right? Sleep should actually be your number 1 priority. I should have put it at the top. Sleep should be your number 1 priority. If you fix nothing else for your health between now and Christmas, if you only fix that one thing and nothing else, make it sleep. It's really, really important. Now, those 4 habits that we talked about are literally, hey Vanessa, are literally the backbone of our programs, all of our programs, everything, our membership, our DIYs, all of them. They're simple things that you can do, but they literally change everything for your lifestyle when you stick to them. They change everything when you stick to them. And I'm going to drop one here tonight. So I did say I was going to do a bit of a giveaway. That's exactly why we built the 5K reset. For those who haven't done that one, it's built around not being starving hungry. It's built around not having stupid, crazy restrictions. It's just that daily structure, that simple, repetitive, consistent nature that we talked about with those 4 pillars, that gets you results that will stay for you after Christmas, right? So here's the thing. I'm going to head over and I'm going to drop a link in the comments. I'm going to do that right now. Just got to give me a sec because I don't type very fast, right? So I've just put a link in the comments below. Don't go and grab it yet because I am actually going to give you a code. Now, there's only 3 available, right? So the first 3 people tonight and I'm not done. I've got heaps more tips for you ladies. I've got heaps more tips for you, so don't go anywhere, right? That was only part 1. The first 3 women that go and grab the 5K reset using the code FATLOSS, are going to get that entire 5K reset program completely free. Now, our 5K reset is a 4-week plan. It is designed to encourage your body to shed 5 kilos in 4 weeks. Is it guaranteed? No, right? Because I don't know where you're starting from. I don't know how well you're going to stick to the plan. You don't know how well you're going to stick to the plan. So we can't guarantee any results, but the average, we have taken one of our best-selling programs and looked at the data from those who participated and put together this one that gets 5 kilos on average in 4 weeks. Some get more, some get slightly less. If you want to grab that 5K reset, which has all of those things that we talked about, protein, water, sleep, movement, you can go and grab that now if you want to. Maybe don't grab it now if you don't want to leave and come back, see the rest of the live. But the first 3 people to go and grab that with the code FATLOSS, or one word, are going to get it completely free. And when those 3 spots go, it's going to automatically revert back to its original price. So the link's in the comments. So if you're already thinking, yep, I need this, go and grab that while we chat. Let's go to part 2. Why you shouldn't wait to start your fat loss journey until January. So we're in October. There's 8 weeks to go. Why shouldn't we just wait? We'll just wait. It's only 8-9 weeks away. Let's wait until January. So most people do wait till January. And what happens? They gain more body fat between now and Christmas. Then they start the new year frustrated because they're feeling worse because they're weighing more, or they're bigger, or their clothes aren't fitting. Now, starting now means that you get to enjoy Christmas without guilt. It means that you walk into that new year feeling lighter, feeling clearer, and in control already. Even maintaining your weight from now to December is a huge win. This is a time of the year that we do see a lot of people kind of give up the ghost because it's the end of the year. Oh, well, I don't worry about it, right? I'll start in January. If you started tonight, let's say you grab that 5K reset, whether you do or you don't, it's up to you. If you started tonight, you could easily lose 3 to 6 kilos of pure body fat by Christmas. And more importantly, you will feel so much better around food come Christmas because you'll have some beautiful habits built up behind you. So please don't write this year off. You've got 9 weeks left, 8 weeks to Christmas, 9 to the new year, to change your entire story. And you can do a hell of a lot for your health in 8 weeks. A hell of a lot for your health. All right. So when we talk about that, what can we expect in 8 weeks, right? What is realistic to expect in 8 weeks? About half a kilo to 1 kilo a week of fat loss is reasonable. Now I'm talking fat loss, not necessarily overall weight, right? Because weight can mean waters come off, it can mean body fats come off, and it can mean muscles come off. The faster you lose weight with high exercise and low calories, the more muscle you are going to lose, which you do not want. You do not want to lose muscle. If you need to know more about that, happy for you to put the word muscle in the comments. We have a few trainings on that one already, but I can go through that in another training as well if you want me to, or I can reach out to you and chat. But you do not want to lose muscle. So if we aimed for 500 grams to a kilo every single week, yeah, it's not flashy, but it's solid. It's sustainable. And do you know what? It's going to stay off. It's going to actually stay off, particularly when it's fat alone and not muscle, right? You will notice in 8 weeks. Here's what you'll notice in 8 weeks. You will notice your clothes feeling better. You will notice your energy so much more. It's lifting. You will notice bloating is gone if you're eating the right foods. It's those small daily things. It's not the extremes that are going to get you towards where you need to go. And tell me, like, seriously, who wouldn't love their clothes to fit better? Tell me in the comments. Who wouldn't love to have more energy or bloating gone, right? Let's take the weight of the scales out of this equation. Imagine feeling just those 3 things. Wouldn't that feel amazing? That would just be so good to feel better in all those areas, regardless of what those damn scales are going to tell you. So tell me in the comments, ladies, what would you love to be different by the time Christmas comes around? Is it more energy? Is it less belly bloat? Is it feeling confident in your clothes again or feeling better in your clothes? Tell me below. I'm just going to have a look at the comments now. Muscles, says Kylie. Yeah, can't wait to start, says Sarah. Beautiful. Kylie started the 2 liters today. Amazing. Beautiful, beautiful. Love it. Oh, okay. So I've just got a notification already. It looks like we have just run out of, they're all gone. All 3 are gone. So just give me 2 seconds, ladies. I didn't expect them to go so quickly. I did not expect them to go so quickly. Congratulations, everyone who grabbed those first 3. Just let me, you know what I'm going to do? I am actually just going to create a discount for you all. Just give me 2 seconds. Don't go anywhere. I'm just going to quickly create a discount for the rest of you on here. Just let me set this up. Do you know what? I'm going to, for the rest of this live and the rest of tonight, I'm going to give you 50% off. That was so quick, ladies. Congratulations. That's awesome. Beautiful. So I have just set up a 50% discount on that 5K reset. So if you are watching and you want to go grab that, please go do that. I have just thrown a 50% coupon on top of that. Now that 5K reset has all of those things that I talked about, but it also comes with a 28-day step challenge. For those of you who would like some guidance around progressing your steps, it also comes with 5 workouts for all body. There's lower body, upper body, full body for all levels of physical abilities as well. So not only does it come with calorie counted meal plans, ready to go shopping lists, really super easy to use recipes. It also comes with a little bit of chocolate or something chocolatey every single day. It comes with a 28-day step challenge, and it comes with 5 workouts that you can run. Pick your favorite and do that one each week for the 4 weeks. So, hi Ainsley, Vanessa's here too. So if you want to go and grab that 5K reset, I've just made it half price for everyone else watching tonight. It's just posted in the comments there. I don't know if I can pin it. Hi Poppy. Oh, it's been ages, Sarah, since we've done a live and Poppy's been watching in the background. Hi Poppy. All right, number 4 is one of the biggest secrets that you might want to take into the next 8 weeks if you really want to get a kickstart on your health and wellness before the new year. It's not about motivation. It's about putting those systems into place. Your motivation is going to fade. Motivation always fades. You know this. Have a think about everything you've done in your life where you've been motivated. It wanes, right? It is the structure, the systems, and the habits that keep you going. If your meals are planned, if your water's ready, if you've got something to follow, if your movement is scheduled, if you know where you're going to get those extra steps in, you can have off days and still make progress. You can have days where you don't feel motivated to cook or to go for a walk or whatever it is. You want to be motivated, but you've got the plan set into place. Particularly if you're following those meal plans and you ain't got the energy to cook, it should be all ready to go for you. So what I want everyone to remove right now, however you're going to do your next 8 weeks, run into the end of the year, remove perfection. Perfection doesn't exist. You need to be consistent. You just also need to stop giving up 3 days after you start, a week after you start, 2 weeks after you start, because you didn't see 10 kilos lost in the first couple of weeks. You might laugh at me, but this is what I see all the time. We aim for perfection to get unrealistic results, and when that doesn't happen, we give up. When in actual fact, we just need to be striving for progress, not perfection. Every single day, am I doing something really good for my health today? And when you get to that day that it doesn't, where you have a real shitter, you get back on it the next day. That one day doesn't have to turn into a whole week. So I want you to throw perfection out of the window, hey Michelle, because it's all about progress. It's all about one day after the other. Because when you strive for perfection, that's when you'll give up. Because perfection doesn't exist. All right. I'm going to give you a bit of a practical situation that you can take away. A lot of women who come to me to start their journey start their days with toast, maybe a coffee, maybe nothing at all. Then by the afternoon, they've got massive, massive cravings, right? You know what I'm talking about, that you've eaten lunch and then all of a sudden it's like, I need something sweet, I'm tired, I'm lagging, it's like 2:30, 3 o'clock maybe, I'm just lagging. I've actually got to fix, that would seem so simple, but when implemented, we have seen massive results. And that is to start your morning with a high protein breakfast. I know you're all going, oh, it should be a high protein breakfast. Ladies, it is game changer. Eggs and avocado, and not 1 egg, 2, 3 eggs. Don't be scared of eggs. Eggs and avo, right? Greek yogurt and berries, a protein shake on the drive to work if you absolutely have to. But that one single change of making sure that you have a really good chunk of protein in the morning is going to stabilize your blood sugar throughout the day. It's going to help reduce your snacking. It's going to help balance your hormones like we talked about before. And it's going to keep your energy consistent. It's not glamorous. It's not some magic trick. It's not some, secret hack, but it works. So if you do nothing else after this live, nail that habit for a week and then come back and tell me if you feel the difference. Unless you're like allergic to eggs, then of course you're not going to go do that one, right? So if you do, like I said, if you do nothing else this week, go and make sure that you are eating protein for breakfast every single day. Put in the effort to do it. Get up 20 minutes earlier and cook some eggs, right? Or prep some Greek yogurt and berries, because you will find a huge difference in your energy levels and your cravings for the rest of the day. All right, we've come to the Q&A. I did promise Q&A. We've come to the Q&A section. So, ladies, drop your comments below. I've lost my comments. There we are. Oh, good, Kate. Oh, Sarah, that's beautiful. Thank you. Might be nearly bedtime for Poppy, I reckon. Drop your questions below. It is a Q&A. And for those that have just joined us, hey, Katie, I have just made our 5K reset 50% off. It's for tonight only. It's a 4-week program. It comes with everything you need to potentially drop 5 kilos in the next 4 weeks. Calorie counted meal plans, ready to go shopping lists, really easy to follow recipes, a 28-day step challenge for yourself to follow, and a bunch of workouts that you can pick and choose from to just give you that little bit of extra boost and a bit of toning up before summer. So let's have a look at our Q&A. Just have a drink. Oh, where can you find that? The link is in the comments of this post. I can't seem to pin it though. Can't seem to pin that one. Recipe for a protein shake. When I talk about protein shakes, I mean like grab an actual protein shake. And here's why. Because there's a lot of ingredients that go into like a protein shake. And by the time you add all those in, it can be really high in calories versus the like protein that you get. So I would recommend an actual protein shake. My favorite ones are Maxines. Maxines, I do have an affiliation with them, but I don't benefit from it financially. So I literally recommend them because they are my favorite. I do not earn off of them, disclaimer. But they have really good calorie balance, nice balance of protein to calories, and a hell of a lot less sugars than a lot of the other ones have, and a lot less synthetic products. Like there are some out there that you can literally taste all the chemicals and it's terrible, right? So Maxine's is my favorite. Musashi aren't far behind. They're just a bit higher in the sugar content. But when I talk about protein shakes, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, thanks, Sarah. Meal plans are awesome. Thanks, Kylie. Meal plans are awesome. Beautiful. Love it. All right. So let's have a look at your Q&As. Actually, I think there is a smoothie in that one as well, Sarah, if you want to try that one. I think you've already done that program, actually. All right. Let's have a look at some questions. Can I still drink alcohol and lose fat? Well, we're coming up to the silly season, so this is a really good question. Yes, you can, because everything in moderation. However, be aware that for many people, alcohol has many fat gaining side effects. And here's what I'm talking about. Number one is that when you drink, you eat more. It's just the way it goes, right? Not everybody. But, you have a few drinks, you let you go, oh, it won't matter, I'm hungry. For some people, drinking alcohol makes them hungrier, so be aware of that. And two, alcohol is a poison. Your body will always try and get rid of a poison before it focuses on burning fat stores. So when you drink, your fat burning mechanisms will slow down or stop, so your body can focus on ridding itself of that poison. So I think the general rule is 24 to 36 hours, depending on how much you drink. It might be more after you have some alcohol, especially depending on what type of alcohol, because some are, a lot stronger. Your body won't be burning fat as efficiently. So just keep that one in mind as you go through. No worries, Sarah. She's putting Poppy to bed. Okay, number 2. Let's have a look at questions down here. Should I cut out carbs? No, don't. Please don't cut out carbs. Please, surely we're past this point by now. You can cut out processed carbs. Chocolate, biscuits. Don't cut out chocolate. Biscuits, cakes, breads if you need to, but carbohydrates as a general rule in their natural form are brilliant for your energy levels and really good to balance those workouts, right? Your muscles need some glycogen to restore and repair after a workout and to build. Think rice, fruit, vegetables, pasta if you have to. Not a huge, depends how people go with pasta. Personally, it doesn't sit well with me, but I love it. Just stay away from your processed ones and stick with your grains, your oats, your rice, your fruits, your vegetables. And when we say vegetables, yeah, potatoes, sweet potatoes, pumpkins, they're natural. Eat them. Eat potatoes, right? Quite often it's not the potatoes that are the problem, it's what we put on them. And if you just boiled a couple of potatoes and had that with your meat or whatever, I guarantee you won't overeat. There's only so much boiled potato with some salt that you will stomach. It's like broccoli, right? It might be nice, but there's only so much you can eat. You won't overeat on those things. So keep your carbs in. Maybe stay away from the processed carbohydrates is a really good idea. Yeah, Kylie, that's a mission. Congratulations on that one, Kylie. She's 3 years sober. Congratulations. That's huge. Another question. What if I mess up one day? You're going to. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. You will not have a perfect eating day every day for the rest of your life. I'm sorry. It's just not how it works. Hey, Karina. Right? You are going to have a day where you indulge in some beautifully delicious foods, and so you damn should, because that's life. Life's meant to be enjoyed, right? But what happens is you get to decide then, either scenario A is like, oh my God, I had that. Oh, I'm a failure. I can't do this. I'm useless. I keep giving up. Nothing works. Or you can go, damn, that was delicious. Might go and make sure I have some steak for dinner, or, maybe skip that dessert tonight, or prep something healthy for breakfast tomorrow. Make sure I move a bit more, drink a bit more tomorrow, and get on it. Up to you how you handle that. You are going to mess up. And I actually don't like that phrase, mess up. You are going to have days and meals, sometimes even weeks, where you just eat a lot of things that you shouldn't eat, that are going to make you feel like crap. It's just a meal. It's just food. Doesn't determine who you are as a person. Doesn't determine whether you're a success or a failure. Just get on it and have something really nutritious at the next meal. It's okay. It's not going to undo years and years of hard work. It's not going to undo one meal. It's not going to undo a week of hard work unless you make that one meal into a week of poor eating. Then you're probably going to undo it. All right. So that looks like it was our last question. That's beautiful. We are actually running beautifully on time. So I'm going to wrap it up. Here's the truth, ladies. 8 weeks from now, you can either be wishing you'd started now or feeling proud that you did. Fat loss isn't about that perfection. I think we've talked about that tonight. And it definitely shouldn't be about punishment. It's about those small, consistent habits done well. It's that protein, it's that sleep, it's that water, it's that movement. Eat real food, drink that water, move your body, and for God's sake, focus on your sleep. And really watch what happens over the next 8 weeks. Because here's the thing. We are constantly overthinking this. We're waiting for some magical meal plan to get us magical results. But the key, the magic, is actually so boring. It's consistency. Consistency is the magic. It's the magic pill that nobody wants to swallow. But it is 100% the one thing that is going to get you the results that you want. So if you do nothing else other than what I am about to say, you will see results. Stop floundering with new ideas. Stop changing what you're doing every 2 to 3 weeks. Pick a plan, make a decision, and stick to it every single day. And watch the results roll in. And if you need one done for you, if you need some structure and accountability to carry you through to Christmas, join that 5K reset. Links in the comments. It's half off for the rest of the night. It's going to give you those calorie counted meal plans, something sweet every day, shopping list, recipes, the step challenge, the workouts, right? And they are designed to help you burn fat and keep your muscle. But whatever you do between now and Christmas, you can get a really good head start. Please do not sit there and think, year's nearly over, there's no point, I'll just start in January. Why don't you start January feeling bloody amazing? Because you put you first for the end of 2025. I promise you, those 1%ers, those little things done every single day, eating that protein at breakfast, focusing on your sleep for the next 8 weeks, if you just pick one thing and do it consistently and make it a focus and focus on progress and not being perfect at it, but just getting a little bit better or a little bit more structured with it every day for the next 8 weeks, I promise you, you are going to feel so much better than you do now. All right, ladies, thank you so much for joining me tonight. It was so good to have you. Thanks, Kylie. Make sure, even if you're watching the replay, please drop a hashtag replay in the comments. If you've got any questions that you want me to answer, please pop them in the comments below and I will get back to you. Have an amazing week, everyone. And don't forget, there's 50% off that 5K reset on the website. Links in the comments. Bye, ladies.